Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another Genshin Impact playthrough session. We are picking up where we left off for the Chasm exploration and overall continuation of version 2.6 content. Just about to jump back in and tackle this week's weekly bosses before going back and giving you guys an update on what I've been up to over the last couple of days since my initial Chasm exploration. And yeah, we have a lot of stuff to get into. Today is the last day to do this Inazuma picture event, so I am going to make sure that we do this after the weekly bosses. And just to kind of give you guys an expectation of what we can look forward to, I have gone back and kind of re-explored the areas of the chasm that I pretty much showed heavily during my first stream exploration. So I basically just went around and got as many chests as I could. I used my compass to kind of find all of the points of interest. The 4-leaf clover emblems are for chests. The exclamation are for world quests. The stars are for the little offerings. I wanted to get those on stream to kind of help people. They didn't find them yet. And this entire back area over here I actually didn't explore, so I left a lot of this untouched for some of the interests that we're gonna get into. And for the underground of the chasm, I kind of did the exact same thing. We're at 50% completion for the underground, and that makes sense because I've only explored half of it. So my main objective right now is to just try to clean up everything and get to the point where we can start the Archon quest and deciding whether I should go through it with finishing the world quest before we trigger the Archon quest, or if I want to do world quest, Archon quest, world quest, in, you know, just to kind of keep the flow consistent. But yeah, so the first thing that we actually gonna do, we're gonna jump into weekly bosses. Time to finish this. Be still. Get him, Ayato! Anthony's not around. What Anthony doesn't see won't hurt him or his ego if we do actually get some goated drops this week, but it is what it is. Give me something good, please.
In the sunlight like this,
Dream solvent, let's go! Yo, the first of many, chat. That's my 74th dream solvent, by the way. This is fucking ridiculous. What's the cap on dream solvent? Has anyone hit the cap yet? I've only used one dream solvent in the game, so I've had 75 overall. But I'm wondering, I hope 99 isn't the cap, because I'm gonna have to start using these willy-nilly.
be still. The wind moves.
Get down! There we go. All right, I got hit a little bit there, but you win some, you lose some. Just what Child said, Pog. We're 1 for 6 right now. Can we keep it going, miHoYo? Our contractual obligation is null and void. I hate this. Get him! Get him, official Luke, Slosh, Narfador. You can do it.
Insubordination.
There you go. Taught you well. Fingers crossed that it's something good. Please, miHoYo, I'm begging ya. I hate it. HP goblet, stop. Why do you wound me, miHoYo? Why do you do this to me every week? See, the worst part about all of this now is that I'm never gonna hear the end of it from Anthony. He's gonna be like, yeah, bro, of course you got shit artifact. Of course you got shit drops. I wasn't there. That's like the worst part about it. It's like, bro, I'm never gonna hear the end of it. I'm never gonna hear the end of it from him. I'm never gonna hear the end of it from chat. This is the worst timeline. All right, here we go. Get wrecked, Senora!
I never asked for redemption.
Good shit.
Never.
I don't think it can get any worse, chat, but, you know, let's see miHoYo prove me wrong. We got a chunk, I guess. Just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, miHoYo hits you with that reality. All right, here we go.
as you wish.
Get her! Alright, I think... Oh, we're just barely gonna make it. And... Oh my god! Get her! There we go. The last co-op boss for the week. We still have Dvalin to go through. Give me something good, miHoYo. Please. This was a copium week, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunate. Okay, dude. Yeah, you fucking would, dude. You fucking would give this shit to me. God damn it. Crit rate, crit damage. This is like every Genshin streamer's RNG hopes. Yo, we're close, chat. We're so fucking close to this freaking cap. I can almost taste it. What are you gonna do once it's capped, though? I'll just never collect berries again. I'll actually probably spend my berries on the fucking parametric transformer. You know what? Nah, I'll be a fucking Giga Chad. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna convert the 9,999 berries to 9,999 yellow dye for my Serenity Pod. Absolute Giga Chad right there, dude. I'm just gonna be like, yeah, that's right. I don't give a fuck. I'll just collect another 9,999 berries in the next year and a half, because that's how long it took me to get. Easy clap, boys. Easy clap.
Oz, reveal. Break a leg. Everybody stand back.
Kamisato Ari. Suiyu. Cascade.
Get him! Oh my god. That was actually kind of fast. Holy shit. Another boss taken down. Same time next week. I got another chunk. This was a very underwhelming week, unfortunately. All right, so with the weekly bosses out of the way, we'll try our better luck at RNG, but now I do have to focus on this picture event because it ends today. It ends in 6 hours, but I heard that it's literally one snapshot and you're done, and I think there's like a handful of pictures. So outside the canvas, inside the lens, a girl named Asagiri from Inazuma seems to be troubled by something. So we are going to hopefully quell those troubles and see what she needs. Oh, look at it. She's got her freaking her whole thing going on. She's looking for some inspiration. My muse has left me recently. I've missed the deadline for a few illustrations. Miss Moriko has postponed the deadlines for me several times. She'll be so mad if I dare delay any further. Speaking of camera, yo, I have one. I got you, fam. Really? You have a camera? I wanted to have an adventure or take pictures with me using the camera. I've heard about many fascinating locations out there, say the lofty snow mountain near Mondstadt and the area in Liyue where there are many pillars. So Dragonspine and Goyenstone Forest. And what's more, there's this place called Jueyun Kars. They say that the Adepti live there. The abode of the Adepti. The thought of it gives me thrills. But sadly, my health doesn't allow me to really go there. However, if you can capture their sceneries with the camera, I can surely... Whoa, take it easy. Yo, leave it to me. I got you, fam. I got you. Really, that's wonderful. There are many places on my wish list. Give me a second. Let me find the list. Here we go. All right, so we're gonna... So this reminds me of the... So instead of going on a freaking world tour with the Danuki, we're basically going around and gathering inspiration shots. So I gotta be on my freaking professionalism mode. All right, so we have photo notes. Legend of the Wind Knight, Legend of the Wind Knight 2, Schemes Beneath the Dragon's Spine, Wangshu Inn, the proper use of Whoa, what the hell? There's like all of this flavor text. Oh my god, there's quite a bit. The Favonius Cathedral, the angle must span 3 photo-taking points. Character must face the camera. Be using an animal elemental skill when the picture is taken. Oh, wow, damn. I got a freaking stunt for the camera. Like for Kazuha, what I'd probably do is do it when he's down like that. Like when he's crouched down. But we'll have to wait and see. I don't really know how it's going to allow me to take a picture and do an elemental skill at the same time, but we'll find out. I guess it's easier to do on PC because if I use the controller, I have to press... Like, if I do this... Oh, that's what I meant to do. All right. Okay, that's kind of what I wanted to do. I got to push them both at the same time. That dab. Yeah, that's kind of what I want. Hold on, let me... All right, Kaza, strike a pose. Hit him with the dab. There you go. Hey, we take those. All right, 1 picture down, many more to go. Oh, the big tree. So we going to Wind... Yeah, okay, so we're going to be going to Windrise, Pog. So I do want to switch up characters, too. I don't want to use the same character every time. Uh-oh.
One with nature.
Character affiliated with the Knights of Favonius? Hey, say less, dude. Who better?
We may leave at any time.
Who better than the acting Grandmaster who also uses Animo? You know, I feel like it's very, very appropriate. I think it's very appropriate. Hey, strike a pose, Dean.
Go as one.
Hold on, I do want to try to... Hold on, give me 1 second. I think I can get a better shot. I want to see if I can do the elemental burst. All right, get up and close, get nice and close.
I swear by my sword.
Yo, let's go. That looks clean. All right, we're going to take that. Good shit. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Definitely wanted to try to get something like that for her. All right, next up, I actually really like this. I'm actively thinking about what to do, so I don't know. Maybe I'm having more fun than the average player. Wangshu Inn. All right, so we got to go to Wangshu Inn at nighttime. Okay, let's do it. I think I'm going to use Zhao for this one because he's heavily associated with Wangshu Inn. He's always big chilling around there, so I think I'll use Zhao for this. Conquering demons is what I do, you plebeian. No fall damage, poggers. Obviously, because I fell in the water. Also, by the way, there's a pineapple slice over here. We'll get those in the next stream. I'm gonna get all 24 on stream in case you guys don't know where they are.
Reduced to just standing around. How absurd.
All right, here we go.
Disappear!
Nope, that's not it. Let's go. Demon Yaksha Mask Zhao with a little Celestia shot in the background. I actually fucking Celestia photobombing the picture. What the fuck, dude? I did not notice them in the background until just now. I don't know if I want this picture. This is a little sus. Oh my god, dude. I did not notice Celestia at all. They're like this stupid fucking Yaksha taking pictures with these humans. How dare he? Oh my god. Celestia, please leave me alone. All right, let me take pictures in peace while I still have that peace to myself. Celestia looks so clear in the night sky compared to the daytime. The sun's beaming in your face. You can never see it that clearly, but that shit's sick. They noticed that I noticed, and now they're manipulating the weather to have the fucking clouds fog their appearance. Coincidence? I think not. That cloud wasn't there a minute ago before I noticed, but all of a sudden, I'm on to you, Celestia, all right? I'm on to you. Oh, look at that, dude. They're like, all right, we now that you know that we exist and that we're manipulating this fucking cloud formation, let's chat. I'm a little intimidated, not gonna lie. All right, hold on. I do want, you know what? I'm gonna give this lady a picture that she never asked for, and maybe she doesn't want this picture, but you know what? We'll give it to her anyway. She'll disappear after seeing that picture. Oh man. All right, anyways, let's keep going. I'll keep that one for myself then. I won't give that to her. I won't do it to the poor lady. All right, next one's Dragon Spine. Is there only one Dragon Spine picture? If so, then you know who it's got to be, right? It's got to be the kid. So you have to face, so Albedo has to be facing Dragon Spine. Okay, so here's what I want to do. I want to wait for Albedo's drawing animation. I want to capture him while he's sketching. So this is going to take some patience, but you know what? Most things that are worth it do. Oh! Hold on. Hey, yo, look at that. It looks like he's sculpting the mountain. Pog. Good shit. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. I'm happy with that one. I'm happy with that one. All right, next up is this Wolvendom. Okay. Electro Elemental Burst. Yo, say less. I got you, fam. MiHoYo, you need to let us warp to Dvalin. I'm sorry, to Andreas. This shit's so annoying. You either go here, you go here, you go here, you go here, but it's still a hike to get here. It's so annoying. All right, let's see. Oh, that's sick. Okay, you already know. You already, look at, Razor was already in my fucking party, dude. All right, let's fucking do this. All right, strike a pose with dad. Wait, you have to use it. Wait, hold on. Does that not count? Did I have to take a picture while he was in the burst? I'm pissed. I have to fucking get his burst back. I thought it would just give it to me because you're technically, his burst is like a form more than it is an attack. So I thought I'd have it throughout the entirety of the burst duration. Bro, I can't fuck up that picture. I get one shot. All right, here we go. Oh. Okay, that might have been a little too soon. Hold on, wait, is it still active? Yo, let's fucking go! That looks sick! Yo! I got my second opportunity. Dude, that looks so badass. My fucking boy. Let's go. Yeah, that was a fucking goated picture. Yeah, so I was like, wait, it's still in the animation, so I just have to take another one immediately after. Good stuff, good stuff. I'll take it. My freaking boy, dude. She's gonna be like, who is this beastly individual? He's got so much freaking hype. This picture's hype as fuck. Okay, 3 angles. Character pictures must be idled. Does it mean like they have to be like in an idle animation? Near Chingsa. I kind of want to use Chi-Chi because Chi-Chi always comes here to farm for like herbs and stuff. So I feel like she would be like the perfect candidate for this shot. And you want idle animation? Like, I don't think it gets more idle than Chi-Chi. And I mean that in the best way possible, of course. I want it to be the idle animation where the wind's blowing and she's like holding on to her talisman. That's what I want to go for. So 6 to 18, so during the daytime. So I'm gonna do it at 11. Character is in an idle animation. Okay, so we just have to wait.
1, 2,
oh my god, this
3,
is so sweet.
4, and
All right, I'm sorry. I had to take this picture. This is so wholesome. I actually prefer that one over the wind blowing. I like that one way more. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. I'm really happy. I really like this little event. This is awesome. Where are we going? Character must be a catalyst using a charge attack when the picture is taken. Character must face the camera. Tiancho Valley. Okay. I guess we can use Yai, but we're in Liyue, so it really wouldn't make sense. I actually don't want to use Klee either because this is Liyue, so it's probably going to be between Liyue only catalyst users, which comes down to either Yanfei. You know what? This is a weird arbitration because the first freaking place that I went to was Mondstadt and I used Kazuha, who's from Inazuma. Should have been Venti realistically, but I'm realizing now that I kind of goofed on that first one. Hold on. Can that 0 not be in the way when I take that? That won't be in the way when I take the picture, right? Because I think she has like a really cute... Let me see. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like how the 0 is there, man. All right, it's got to be Ningguang then, unfortunately. Well, not unfortunately. Like, I would have preferred Yanfei, but that 0 ruins it. All right, let's do this then. I like this. Yeah, we'll go with this too. Good stuff. All right, we got a couple of good pictures in there. Easy clap. Next up, oh, Liyue Harbor. Must also be a catalyst user. Use the normal attack. Okay, so this one, I'm definitely going to use Yanfei now, just because I can normal attack here. And she's got a great final attack animation where she like T-poses. It's so cute. I'm gonna do that for Yanfei. That would be kind of cool too if one of the options for a picture was like, you have to be in a falling animation. You're just like... It's like, hi, just Yanfei, big chillin'. 2 points. Catalyst must be a weapon. Face the camera, use a normal attack. So like this. Oh my god, this is gonna be a goated fucking picture. All right, let's see. 1, 2, 3. T-pose picture. Easy clap. Is her tongue sticking out too? That's so cute. Nice, nice, nice. All right, I love that. That's awesome. Ape Cliff. Oh, okay, so we're going to Jueyun Karst or near it. Oh, that's such a good shot, man. So I have to use my normal. Oh, dude, dude, that fucking oh my god. Shenhe, please have mercy. Oh my god. There's so many good fucking poses I can do for her. Holy moly, bro. All right, hold up. Let's see. So we can do 1, 2, 3, 4. I want it to be this last shot right here. Like that. Oh my god. I just don't like how the rock is like so much of the background. So we're gonna run this back. Actually, hold on. No, I can manipulate this. Hold on. I can have it be all of them going this way until the last shot right there. Yeah, so I think I'll do that instead. We'll do this then. We'll do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my god, that's so fucking good. And Dora's just fucking taking a nap. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. I really like that. Holy fuck, that's great. All right, had to be a little 5-head right there with the animation. All right, next up. What do we got next? And if you guys can't tell, I'm really enjoying this. Like, normally I don't do this stuff on my own. Like, I don't take pictures in the game, but if it's an event that puts me in that position to do it, then like I'm definitely going to go above and beyond and put an effort into the event. So I actually really like this. Twilight. What is this one? Okay, so we're in the thick of it. We're actually in Jueyun Karst now. The angle must span. Character facing the camera. Okay, idle. Oh, okay. So this is actually like the Jueyun Karst. Who's it gonna be then? I already did Zhao. The only other person I can think of is Zhongli, but I feel like he's almost too important to be here. Maybe Ganyu then? I guess Ganyu, like as she's falling asleep. Yeah, I think we'll do Ganyu falling asleep over here. Come on, Ganyu. Such a long work day. Surely you're tired. Surely you could rest your eyes a lot. Look at Endora's got the right idea. Ganyu's just like, nah, I'm good. Come on! Where's this idle animation? Sheesh! It's like the longest that I've ever seen a character.
It's so nice to de-stress.
All right, well, that's not it. Oh! Okay, there you go. All right, that's a good picture. We'll take it. We'll take what we can get. Next. next? Deep rock. Ooh, the chasm outskirts. Character must be using a geo-elemental skill. A geo-elemental skill at the chasm. I could do Zhongli Quake, and it's just him like absorbing for the shield instead of the pillar being in the way. And if there's another one where you have to use your geo-elemental burst, I'm gonna break my own rule, and I'm going to use Zhongli using his fucking burst because it's my stream, my rules. Okay. Yeah, I want the character in setting to matter. Again, Kazuha's the exception because I didn't realize that's what I wanted until after that. But yeah, dude, imagine we can choose his idol. This would have been a great, actually, you know what? I'm just taking this picture because it looks fucking nice. I'm like, dude, if they had us do our idol animation with Zhongli, I would have had this one. But guess what? I can still do that. And I'm adding that to the folder. All right, let's do this then.
Gather.
Oh my God. That looks sick. That looks so badass, dude. Yo, I'm literally about to fill up my 8 terabyte hard drive with all Genshin Impact pictures. This looks sick, man. He's like, yeah, that's right. I did this to the chasm, and I'd do it again if I had the chance. This is like no cap. This is a fucking dope ass picture. Another T-pose, well struck. Hey, I guess Liyue characters are just built different, right? Zhongli, Yanfei, crazy. And I think we have what, 2 or 3 pictures left? Yeah, 3 pictures left. Okay, take a picture while a character is walking or running. This could be any character. All right, so I'm gonna go Geo Aether on this one, actually. Geo, just because we're in Liyue, and we are currently in the chasm exploring it canonically, so I think that makes sense. All right, I think I know what picture I want. All right, let's just walk through like this. All right, it's pretty simple, pretty standard. I'll take that, I'll take that. In front of Tenshukaku, character's weapon must be a polearm or a sword. Use normal or charge attacks when the picture is taken. All right, Tenshukaku, that has to be the Raiden Shogun. Since I have a picture with Zhongli and now a picture with A, I low-key want to go back and retake my picture with Venti and Mondstadt. No offense, Kazuha, we love the dabs, but like, I gotta put respect on the 3 Archons. So let's go and do that real quick. Kazuha, don't worry, we'll always remember you did it for the meme. You did it for the dab, all right? No one can take that away from you. Yo, look at this. The freaking Yanfei's the Pyro Archon confirmed right now. Look at this freaking team, dude. We're stacked.
Yahoo!
Oh my God, dude. How can you deny this picture, bro? This looks so clean. Oh, that came out really good, actually. Yeah, I liked that. I actually am happy that I came back and fixed this, because that was like the one thing I was like, hey, everyone else is a specific character to a specific region, a specific setting that makes sense. Meanwhile, Kazuha's hitting the fucking dab on these Mondstatters from a different region altogether. So I was like, all right, maybe I need to go back and change that. Yeah, and Endora's getting a little photobomb from everyone. Actually, we're gonna change this one up. We're gonna change this one up, okay? We're gonna put Makoto in here, aka the Viola Sealy that we've repurposed to be Makoto after doing Raiden Shogun's second story quest. It only makes sense, chat, okay? It only makes sense. All right, here we go.
Torn to oblivion.
All right, let's turn you around. Go forward. 1, 2. Nice. Oh my God, and she's all purple too, like her eyes, her sword. Fucking Makoto's in the freaking shot too. Easy clap. Let's go. Yeah, look at that. That took me like half an hour to playtest and prep and find out what animation I wanted, and that one shot made it all worth it. Easy. Actually, that was the 3-man picture or 3-person picture. Makoto, Raiden Shogun, and A. Like a 3-for-1. And I think there's 1 picture left. I think this is the last one. Here it is. All right, Mount Yugo. Character pictured must be using an elemental skill. Okay, let's see. Okay, so I might use Ayaka for this one. Oh man, it's either, I'm thinking either Ayaka or Yoimiya, honestly, because I remember we came here with both of them, the Amakane Island, for both of their character quests, actually, their story quests. But like Yoimiya, she shoots like the firework, but wait, which one is it again you have to use? It's the elemental skill, right? All right, hold on, give me a second. I have to play test this real quick. Oh, dude, the fireworks, though. They're both really good. Dude, I don't want to undersell it whatsoever. They both have really good, like, I've never really stopped to see the poses they struck because all the particles and whatnot, but they both have really good animation poses. I'm gonna use both of them, actually. We're gonna take 2 pictures because they both deserve it, and I can't make up my mind. That's how you do it. When in doubt, go both. Doesn't matter the time of day. I wonder if it would be better to take these at night, actually. All right, let's see.
My apologies.
Yo, that looks really nice. I want to try that again, actually. Hold on. All right, let's do 1, 2, 3.
Whirling snow.
That's really nice. All right, so we got this shot. That looks so good, man. And then we're gonna run it back for Yoimiya. Get close, get close. Skill.
Time for a light.
Dude. This one looks even better than the last one because the fireworks take up more of the screen. This looks incredible, man. Both of them do. This one, the particles, the fireworks, the pose, the freaking smile with the teeth. This is like next level goodness. I really, really like these. Holy shit, these are incredible. And there you go. Yeah, I love that. The freaking flare with the bow. All right, that was a cool event, bro. Like, I'm sorry for people who might not like stuff like this, but I don't take pictures in Genshin. But when an event presents itself, I try my very best to immerse myself in it because I know that if I do, there will be some genuine enjoyment. And, you know, everyone's different, but like I like the characters enough and the world enough and the locales enough to immerse myself and to like play this, you know, professional photographer, you know, work for the camera kind of thing. You know, I really liked this. I thought this was really cool because I never take pictures. This is probably the most pictures that I've took in the game. I think I took more pictures from this event than in the last year and a half that I've been playing the game, which is kind of crazy. We're literally at 99%, but we're gonna be a bit of overachievers because I know that 100% completion on the map doesn't necessarily mean you found everything. I think it just means for the game's perspective, you've explored enough of the map to say that you know where everything is. So we're at 99. I'm pretty sure another 1 or 2 chests will have the 100%, but I'm gonna try to get everything that I know is around the area. So I left some of these puzzles around so I can kind of go through them on stream. Another thing that I will say is I love the Chasm aesthetic. Like, look at this, dude. This shit looks so amazing. One thing that's a little jarring is like I feel like I'm getting a little bit of vertigo because like I'm in an upright position, but the slanting of the landscape kind of throws my vision off a little bit. So I do feel a little dizzy when I'm going through this region. It's unlike any other region that I've experienced thus far. I don't know if anyone else feels the same way, but I definitely feel that. Okay, it's not a big detriment, like it's not game breaking or immersion breaking for me, but it is at the very least something that I experience every so often the higher you go up to these other areas. It's very unique, and like that's why oh, there's a Sealy over here. I didn't even notice that. It is unique, and I that's what I like about it, but I don't want it to be like an overstay. Like I don't want it to like become a staple because that could be very I don't know, it can like upset people's, like give people headaches or make people feel queasy or anything like that. Without a doubt, it is an approach that I think is valid for an area like this. You know, it kind of gives you that feeling like this place was literally terraformed, whether it was from the Celestia Pillar or Ajda Hut and Zhongli's fight. This place is very different than how it originally was constructed, and I think that from a world building perspective, there's a charm to that, but I just don't want that to be the norm because there are some times where I'm just like, I literally can't look at my screen because I get a little queasy. All right, did I get everything over here? Hold on, let me see. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay, see? So this is the wave right here that I'm talking about. So that's 1. Okay, so I need to put, I think I need to put 2 over here. Okay, so I'll put 1 right here, and I'll put another 1 over here, and then I'll activate that one, and it should trigger across the way. Actually, I can hit this one over here too, actually. So I'll do this, I'll do this, and then we'll do this, and we'll do this. Oh, wait, hold on. No, good right there. Easy. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, so I literally now know how to do the puzzle. It was hard to process it for the first time because I was also exploring and I didn't really, like, I was just so overwhelmed by everything for the first time that I didn't really grasp how the puzzles were worked. All right, next one. Yeah, and see, the thing that I like about it too is that you get 2 different landscape environments. This is super overwhelming because of like the verticality. Like, I feel like I'm gonna be going into the fucking heavens at this point, like especially at the peak over there. But then they like shift completely to you're going down and further down and further down the further deep into the chasm you go. So you're kind of getting a 2-for-1 experience with this place, which I really appreciate. It is very overwhelming, especially when it comes to exploration, because there could be a treasure chest tucked away in like the nooks of those valleys over there, like the different, like there could be a chest on each one of those pillars, and it's so overwhelming to just constantly stop go with exploring. I think they did a really, really great job. Like this region more than anything has a lot of Enkanomiya is kind of consistent the whole way through. Golden Apple Archipelago was very consistent the whole way through. The Inazuma Islands had a bit of variation, but like for this being an extended aspect of like Liyue, I think this has a lot of diversity in how you approach it. This one's very similar as well. I think I need to get what, 2? How many waves do I have to hit for this one? 3 waves. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. So I'll put one of these Larrys right here. I will hit this right here, and hopefully Jesus take the wheel. Hey, there you go. Easy call. Ooh, a precious. Let's go. So I think that's 100. That is 100. We've technically kind of sort of 100%ed exploration for the chasm, but there's still so much more to cover. But I just wanted to kind of get that out of the way and let that be known. Another region 100%ed. The underground part is actually going to be where the real grueling struggle is, for me at least. But I'm definitely overachieving when it comes to the surface for sure. See, and this is, oh my god, see, this is the thing I'm talking about right here. Just walking like this and seeing Razor in an upright stance, but seeing the structures in front of him slightly slanted, I feel like I'm gonna fall off my chair. Like, and it just gets worse because the curvature, this is like, I like it, but it also affects me, deeply affects me. It's like, I feel like the game's not right. I love it though, I love it, I love it. Like, don't get me wrong, this is super fucking awesome, I love it, but like, Jesus. Oh, okay, so this is it. This is where I was stuck last time. So what I realized is I'm over here and I'm like, I can't find anything. I can't see anything. Like, where's the freaking, like all of the other ones that I had found up to this point, it was like right next to it. But this one is a bit of a long con. So it's right here, but these individual giant rocks, I was somewhat on the money. I was like, oh, this one can activate it if I hit it, but it has to, it was like a conga line chain effect. So all of these rocks play a part, but you need a connector. You need something to connect these together. Looking at this, so I think what I have to do is I think this is the catalyst, like, because it's all swirly. I think I'm supposed to hit this one first. All right, so that see, so the wave triggers. It hits this, which triggers. And then it hits that one, which triggers, but it stops short, like right here. So I'm gonna put one right here.
Stabilize.
And I'm gonna put another one over here just to be on the safe side, because I'm not entirely sure where the threshold is. So I'm putting 2 down just to save my ass. Shout out to C1 Zhongli. And we'll run it back. But yeah, this was super cool. And once I realized it, I was like, oh, I gotta save this for chat so that way they know that I figured it out. So yeah, this one was super cool. I had the idea, but I didn't know how to execute it well, you know? Oh, see? And now the wave goes on and it keeps going and it keeps going. And that's how you get another precious chest. Jesus Christ. Easy, boys. Easy.
Empty chest.
Nice.
Good for storage.
That's a super satisfying puzzle if you figure it out on your own and you come to that conclusion. So I really, really like that. That's super awesome. Oh yeah, that's another thing too over here. I found another waypoint, or a viewpoint rather. So we're gonna grab this too while we're here after I get my fill of resources. Yo, the chasm surface. That's such a good shot, man. Surprisingly though, I did find all 9. I'm like super proud to say this, but I'm super glad that I found all 9 of these archaic stones without looking up a guide. Like, I was just that thorough going through and looking and finding all the stuff like on my own time, because I think I was like around 7 or 8, and I was like, if I don't find all of these, it's gonna be annoying to follow a guide for 9 of them when I only need like 1 or 2. So I'm actually really happy that I found, apparently there's only 9 of them, and we got to give these to Mooning, and we get some rewards after that. So I'm gonna just tackle this and get this out of the way. Mooning, I'm sorry for calling you Munning this entire time. I'd fucking hate myself too if I were you. Archaic stone. In all the years that I've worked on the chasm, I've barely seen even 1. Bro, I got fucking 10 technically. I got the one that I got from Zhongli's second story quest, and then I have the 9 lesser ones from the chasm. Do you know about archaic stones? It's a rare ore, so rare that you won't even necessarily find one in the mines. I've only seen 2 or 3 such stones in all of my years here in the chasm. It's such a gorgeous gemstone with beauty beyond imagination. They say that if you look inside the finest archaic stones, you'll see shimmering light rays as thin as hair, and that the stone's color reminds you of the sea horizon in the twilight. Do you mean a stone like this? You mean all of these that I found? You actually have one, and it's of the highest quality I've ever seen too. Okay, so I think that's the quest one that we got from the Ajdaha second Archon quest with Zhongli. Murder of Birds. How about you sell me this stone? No way. Absolutely not. Yep, it's a gift from a friend. Besides, Paimon seriously doubts if your pockets are thick enough to afford the hole this stone is gonna burn through. Well, I've got a buyer behind me, so finances aren't exactly the problem. A buyer? Yes, somehow the big shots in Huishan Hall got interested in the stones and wanted to analyze it, so they sent me to the chasm to look for a few samples. But I'm busy getting my job over with. Doing my job. How about we make a deal? If you find any archaic stones, bring them to me. In exchange, the rewards promised will be yours. They don't have to match the quality of yours as long as they are archaic stones. Rewards from Huishan Hall. Normally, I would handle the job myself, but my hands have been tied up by various affairs here in the chasm recently, so please help me with this. That said, I'm not sure how many they want. How about you bring me 3 for starters? All right, so I guess it's 3, 3, and 3, and then we're good. Yeah, I wonder who the buyer is. Anyways, let's give them all of these. Have you found any stones? Here they are. With these 3 included, that's 9 in total. That should be enough. You managed to gather what Huishan Hall needs so quickly. No wonder they speak so highly of you. It was easy peasy, lemon breezy. I'm sure it's lemon squeezy, Paimon. Lemons can be breezy too. Oh, look at you forcing your logic through. Most impressive. I love these two. We've all witnessed your heroic deeds to fight the sea monster. I believe it was no challenge for you to accomplish such a feat. No challenge. Well, yeah, it was a little challenging. Well, so much for working at the Ministry of Civil Affairs. They still ask you to do stuff like look for archaic stones in the chasm. Having people get the job done also counts. But still, it's all thanks to you that we moved swimmingly. Paimon suddenly feels a touch of gratitude there. Damn, that was nice. I like that. Good job, dude. Good job. This shot of the entire chasm area looks so freaking sick. It actually kind of puts into perspective the impact, the scale of the impact of the Celestia pillar, right? And I think that's what I honestly think the terraforming of this place was initially from the Celestia pillar impacting this area. And then this became the battleground for Ajdaha and Zhongli. I don't think this was from Ajdaha and Zhongli necessarily. Obviously it could have been, but you have to take into consideration like the scale of like how this entire area looks around the main like focal point. Okay, so this is the Flower of Farsight, one of the 6 lost offerings scattered throughout the chasm possibly. It seems like an ordinary Qingzhen and one that has newly sprouted as well, seeing as how its white petals have never been touched by dew. Who knows how many people have once climbed up the high heights to pick one such fresh flower. Who knows if these flowers eventually bore witness to parting or reunions. Interesting. All right, so I do want to see where all of this leads. So yeah, that one dude, he's literally right here, right? Yeah, he runs the freaking minesweep minigame, which I need to still try to get another chest out of that because I only found 1 chest from that, and I think you can do it up to 3 times. Also, while I'm over here, there's another offering, so I'm just gonna grab this. All right, here we go. Sweet flower, warrior's spear. All right, here's another one. This spear is a relic from that time. Warrior's spear. Okay, so that's another offering right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 6. It was lost amidst the ancient battlefield 500 years ago. The long years has worn the edge of the spear's point away, but it still looks quite ominous nonetheless. One can imagine that it was once wielded by a warrior most brave, earning the cheers of the young wherever it swept, even unto the chasm itself. So while Conria was getting destroyed, was every other region going through its own level of catastrophe because of that? Like Inazuma went through the filth, Liyue went through the cataclysm, who knows what the fuck Mondstadt went through and these other regions went through. So I guess these are the offerings of people who stood and held the ground against all the abyssal crazy shit that was happening as a result. So these are basically the remnants of those people in arms, I think. Okay, so I have flower, the sundial, the cup, the helm, and the warrior's spear. All right, so the last offering, this guy will tell me at the very least where I can find it, and I can talk to him initially to trigger this quest because I found 5 out of 6 of the offerings before even going to the place that triggers it in the first place. But yeah, I assume that memorial stone. Several rounds of names of milleth warriors are carved in the memorial, and the following is inscribed below. With Liyue behind us, we fought bravely, warriors all, who feared death not. and not an inch yet we yield. We accomplished the task Rex Lapis gave us, and we did not betray the people's hopes. Let this stone be our witness. The years may erode all, yet the milleth shall never be moved. Damn, that's some real shit right there. Shout out to the homies, dude. Wang, what's going on, dude? Oh, great milleth heroes. Please see it that the chasm does not act up these few days. And may we be safe and sound as we descend into the mines this time. And may those comrades of ours who no longer come to mine also fare well in their respective paths. Protect us, brave milleth. Protect us. What is it? Can I help you? You're praying to that? What is that thing? Well, I'm praying to this milleth memorial. I mean, it looks like a pile of unassuming rocks, but it's actually been here for 500 years now. Wow. The chasm is under the protection of the milleth, so every time we have people descend into the mines, we will pray here for the heroic souls of those who passed to protect us. I like these camera shots too. These are really nice. They have long since turned into elements and became one with the mines. So when we pray for their protection, we're also showing our reverence to the chasm itself, you know? The ancients said that the earth has a spirit and the elements have souls. Those who sacrifice their lives so that we may live watch over us in similar fashion. So I believe. 500 years? Yeah, I know, right? Fucking Conry of the world turned upside down. That's right. Back then, a dark calamity swallowed the chasm and Rex Lapis commanded the milleth to stand guard over the ore veins. That was a terrible battle. Led by a Yaksha, the milleth came forth to stem the tides. Wait, what Yaksha was it? So 500 years ago. So that was when so that's like the cutscene that we see for the Yaksha, the Guardian Adepti, like for Zhao's quest. So the 5 Yaksha were still around at that time. I don't know if it was Zhao or if it was one of the other 4 that are kind of like up in the air. Maybe it's the one that still survived. I don't know. I wonder if it's the purple Yaksha then, because there's a domain here and the purple Yaksha, right? The one that succumbed to darkness or whatever. It would make sense if he succumbed to darkness because of like the calamity and the abyss of whatever they were fighting back then. And that's why there's a domain here of an artifact set for Zhao, a Yaksha, and one of the purple masks looks similar to that Yaksha as well. It is said that this memorial was set up for them. Paimon doesn't think that these ugly stones would have such history. Hey, Paimon, don't be disrespectful. That's fucked up. Don't disrespect the fallen, little one. Exactly. What the hell, Paimon? Indeed, disrespecting the fallen is bad manners, Paimon. Shame on you. Sorry. Come on now, you know better than that. Whatever the case, this is a pretty familiar story to anyone who grew up around the chasm as we did. There are many versions of the tale too, which sprung up over time. If you were to talk to someone else, they might tell you a different story. Maybe this is the chasm, the charm of history. Not that I'm particularly cultured, mind. I'm just saying, you know? Ah, yes. Speaking of which, there's always been a rumor going around. It says that these stones hide another secret that might lead a discerning person to treasure that the milleth left behind. Treasure that they left behind. Yeah, Paimon loves the sound of that. Look at her. She's ready to go. Could you give us more details? Could you say that Paimon's interests have been piqued? It's just a rumor, but it's one that's got to do with the milleth members who created this memorial in the first place. So this was the work of a milleth soldier? Indeed, both the milleth and the miners of the chasm set memorials up back then. The battle ended, but many of their comrades now rest eternally in the depths of the chasm, together with that nameless Yaksha. Oh, wow. So in that cutscene, it showed that like they all died, right? Eons of bloodshed later, they all started like going crazy.
In ancient times, Liyue was a land of misery, where the shadow of evil loomed large. As slain gods festered, their vengeful wrath cursed the world, manifesting in infernal forms. When demons stirred, miasmas, monsters, and mutations infested the land. Then Rex Lapis summoned the Yakshas to vanquish the demons. They swore an oath: restore order through slaughter, purge evil through battle. To this, we dedicate our lives. Eons of bloodshed later, karmic debt weighed upon them, phantom wrath seeping into their broken souls. They went mad with fear, turned on each other, or succumbed to the darkness. Of the 5 foremost Yakshas, death came to 3, while the 4th vanished without a trace. In the millennia since, one conqueror of demons remains the sole surviving Yaksha in the mortal realm.
But I didn't realize that one of them died here, right? Succumbed to the darkness. It would make sense if they, like, right? It's almost like Chio. Like, she ended up becoming so damaged from the abyss and the filth that it corrupted her. So I wonder if that happened to the Yaksha as well. Because we see them on, like, a pile of dead bodies. So maybe that's representative of, like, the amount of casualties that happened in, I don't know. When it says succumb to the darkness, I also think maybe they just went on a fucking killing spree. One of the soldiers fell from a, I really want to know the name. Like, they said the nameless Yaksha, but, like, we know the name of the 5 at least. So maybe it was, like, a lesser Yaksha, like Pervases maybe. Maybe they just weren't as well known. One of the soldiers fell from a great height while helping to evacuate the miners and beat back the enemies, injuring his spine and becoming unable to move of his own power as a result. But later, it is said that he was not daunted by his circumstances and instead became a self-taught and much famed doctor who would help those in the same situation as himself. It is said that this memorial was something he set up to remember his comrades by after he obtained a vision. His story would gradually fade from history, being replaced with the milleth of the tale of the milleth's treasure and the Yaksha's inheritance. Those are just baseless tales. We miners generally prefer to keep our feet firmly planted, so I don't have much credence in these tales. Still, no, it's nothing. I just mean that I won't laugh if you actually go looking for that treasure. I've given it some thought, and it occurred to me that the tale of treasure might all be false. They exist in a way, they exist as a way for generations of people to ensure the stories are passed down and not forgotten by later generations. Whatever the case, the one who offers up 6 items found in the chasm before this stone will be rewarded with the gifts of the milleth. That's how the story goes. And these 6 treasures are the Helm of Warding, which may defend one from rockfall. Oh my god. That's, yeah, so he shows where all of them are, so that's where we found it. The Cup of Commons, made to memorialize comrades. Wow, okay, so that's interesting that it's pretty much giving us a beeline where all of them are. The Sky Feather, the symbol of lofty ideals. Oh, okay, yeah, okay, so I remember I was there, but I forgot to put a ping down, so I have to double check that. The Warrior Spear, used to fend off the foe. Yeah, it's at the very top. We just got that. The Feather of Farsight, which grows upon the cliffs of the chasm. All right, we got that as well. Something to do with the Traveling Doctor artifact. That is true, actually. Now that I think about it, he said that it was a doctor who, like, injured themselves, but then they got a vision and they learned to kind of, like, heal other people or, like, help other people in the same way that he was. I wonder if that is the Traveling Doctor artifact set. Might talk about that. And the Sundial of Ages, used to remember the bygone past. Okay, nice. Okay, so we need the feather. That wasn't confusing at all. No, sir. I'm sure this wasn't all made up by people later. So these items are all found within the chasm. I've got no clue. Maybe they're all made up, but it certainly explains why no one's found the legendary treasure this whole time. Ah, yeah. Speaking of which, there was another memorial that I mentioned. Yes, everyone's just busied themselves with their own separate things after the chasm was closed. No one's kept that place clean, I'll bet. Could you help me go over there and just tidy the place up? Just a little will do. The Millennial Mountains. Okay, so I know where the last one is now. I just have to go and get it. Hey, there it is. It sparkles, it shines. Oh, we got the bird egg too. That's funny. All right, there it is. There's a single feather here too. One of the 6 lost offerings scattered throughout the chasm. A feather that fell from an eagle that flew over the top of the cavern. The milleths seem to enjoy collecting these tough feathers to use as ornaments. It is said that eagle feathers fit valiant warriors best, and so tend to be used to decorate the armor and arms of the bravest, such that they might break the enemy fortifications with all of the swiftness of the great bird of prey. A murder of birds, ladies and gentlemen. Genshin Impact was made for me. Confirmed. All right, sir, we have returned with everything. Hey, don't worry, buddy. I got you, fam. Bear witness. Offer. Oh! Looks like a hole just... What the heck? What the fuck? Excuse me? Oh my god, what a sight to behold. All right, let's see. Luxurious chest. Whoa. Pledging Vassal, General's Ancient Helm, Orichalcus Time Dial, Ceremony War Plume, Flower of Accolades, Stone Tablet. This small stone tablet has the following words inscribed on it. During the battle at the chasm, I lost the use of my 4 limbs and thus was forced to dictate these words to someone else to record and carve here. Jesus Christ. I survived that fierce battle, but every night night where I thought of the fallen comrades was a sleepless one. And with my body in this state, oh, how I detested the fact that I was not privileged to join them. I attempted to join them only to have Rex Lapis hear of it and reprimand me, waking me from my stupor. Alas, for I can no longer make use of his gift of milleth armor and equipment. They shall only accumulate dust if left in my keepings, and so I leave them here for someone fated to come and claim them. Everyone, though we can no longer do so in this life, let us be comrades again in the next. Let us then share the wine of sworn brotherhood once more and defend Liyue from its foes. Talk to Wang about the treasures. Holy moly. And I gotta be very careful with what I pick up over here. That's it. Nothing else. Okay, so I'm gonna leave those here. We're gonna go back up. See, that's another thing too. We can't tell Paimon, hey, don't disrespect the dead. All right, show some respect. And then we're basically grave robbers if we take that. And I'm pretty sure this guy would be pissed if we did that. So I can see why the average player would just be like, ooh, items, gimme, gimme, gimme. But like, if you jump the gun on that, like you can probably mess up some stuff. So yeah. Hey, what's up, Wang? Looks like that treasure was real after all. Oh, wow, you really found it. So this is the treasure of the milleth then. Now, I've got no clue what's in there, but I'm sure that the soldier who left the treasures behind would be pleased to know that it was found. It's been 500 years since that disaster. When I think about how this place was once the site of such an intense battle, one in which countless forebearers of ours sacrificed themselves, I couldn't help but wonder, did any of those people who went into battle alongside the Lord of Geo think that they would be remembered by people across the centuries? Did they ever doubt or falter in their duties? And as for those who never gained a vision, how did they remain loyal to a god who never showed them favor, even until death? Their god never left their side. Yes, you're right. Those with visions, those without, we are all working towards a future with limitless potential. I mean, that's what they call motivation, am I right? We're the same. We're not here for the good times in the past or for some self-realization in the present, but we do this to support one another in leaving something of ourselves behind in the times we live in. Maybe someday in the far future, the chasm will also become our memorial. The pits and the valleys, the sweat of generations of miners, they all bear witness to the tough road we have chosen. Just like this memorial, this place will be here 100, even 1,000 years from now, as testament to the fact that the sacrifices made here were not in vain. Well, I'm not going to live to see that happen, obviously, but if someone does come here someday to toast our poor miners long after they're gone, that would be more than enough. The milleth shall never be moved. Good shit, man. What a great quest. This was a fantastic quest, dude. This is just another one of those quests, man. I feel like, again, more people would have been immersed if it was voice acted. And I wish MiHoYo would just pick and choose some of the ones. If they're baked in like a lot of lore, I think voice acting would be the best thing for these quests to get a bit more of a shine, you know? At the end of the day, like, this was still substantial Chasm lore, and I really, really, really like it. So, really quick chat, why shouldn't I touch those? Like, does he get mad at me? Like, will he say something, or is it something else? Oh, just for posterity? They are just 4-star artifacts. Ah. You know what? I respect the fuck out of that, and I'm glad you guys told me not to touch those, because I had the same sentiment. I'm like, I would feel like a grave robber just coming here and mooching off of the fucking the shitty 4 stars that I don't even use, that I feed into freaking artifact EXP. I like that sentiment, and I will definitely honor that. I will not touch those artifacts ever for as long as I play Genshin, and I think that's the right thing to do. But see, the thing is regarding this too, it's like the soldiers literally wanted you to take the armor as a way of carrying them on with you into the future. It's like, I can't wear this armor, but you wearing this armor carries me with you into battle. So I think it's fine if you take the armor or if you don't. Like, it's not like, oh, you grave robber, how could you like, it's literally in the freaking text that they want you to take it. The fact of the matter is, I don't need it, so I would much rather leave it here for a time where I might need it someday, or whatever the case might be, you know? I feel like that's a better sentiment than just saying, hey, 5 free artifacts to feed into weapon EXP. HP, because we both know that that's what's gonna happen. I'd much rather leave them here than have them go into the freaking artifact EXP void. Wait, do they disappear if you don't take them? That's another thing. Does anybody know if they're still here if you don't touch them? Oh, you lock them. I like that. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot, actually. So I would lock the 4 stars that I got from the chasm and just never use them. I like that. That's kind of goated. I'm gonna take them with me, actually. Upon reflection, I think it would be better to take them with me and treat them like I treat the mask, right? I'll never convert this mask. Like, I'll always keep it on my person as a memento. And similarly, for the sake of like the empathy of it all, I will keep those 4 stars in my inventory for the entirety of Genshin Impact. Yeah, it'll be my personal chasm memento. All right, so I have no 4 stars in my inventory right now. So these 5 that I'm gonna grab are going to be just that. I swear to God, if you give me HP and defense, I'm gonna be... You know what? I can't complain because 1, I'm not gonna use them. And 2, these are mementos of fallen warriors, okay? The last thing I should worry about is what freaking stats they're gonna give me, for Christ's sake. Anyways, your Geolord is here to take you into the future of Genshin Impact.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
That was almost too perfectly timed, actually. The timing was insane. Anyways, ceremonial war plume. Orichalcus time dial. Oh, so the milleth pieces. Nice. Pledging vessel, flower of accolades, and general's ancient helm. A full set of tenacity of the milleth, which is such a spot-on artifact set to use. Let's see the damage. I gotta lock these first. I gotta lock these. Defense, attack, energy recharge, HP. Okay, this one has some promise. If we could roll, if it rolled crit rate, that would be, this would be pretty pog. If this rolled crit damage, actually, this is elemental mastery, so never mind. All right, these are all pretty you know what? You know what? You know what? I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth, okay? These are mementos of the chasm that will be with us for the remainder of the game. That was a phenomenal world quest. I absolutely loved that. Loved that so much. Oh, okay, so I'm gonna do one more thing and then we're gonna go underground. There are 2 flavor text items that give us a little bit of lore for the chasm, which we probably got all the lore that we're gonna get from that one quest that we just did. But there are 2 stone tablets, one right here and one a little bit further down that I haven't read yet that I want to check out. So ancient stone tablet. The Dragon King traversed the mountains and the hills collapsed with a sigh. Vishaps and other beasts stalked the wide glazed plains. Rex Lapis called upon the people in haste, and we must not tarry for all the prophets in the world. I too shall come forth, armor, bow, and all. We shall sacrifice ourselves for the nation. Though our chances of returning be slim, let the mourners mourn. Death shall be our home. Holy shit, that's like a freaking, that's like a rallying army speech right there. So I guess that was from the perspective of the milleth going into the battle. They said the Dragon King. Are they talking about Ajdaha? And then there's another one around. There's another one over here too. Oh, was it this one? Take note. This is a relic from battles of old that Rex Lapis bequeathed upon us. As such, please stick by the various safety guidelines. Do not make any ruckus around it or forcibly move it. If any incidents happen due to such tomfoolery, let the blood be on your own head. AKA, don't do this. Rex Lapis is fuming right now. He's like, who the fuck touched my rock? All right, and with that, ladies and gentlemen, the surface of the chasm is pretty much 100% completed from my personal perspective. I do have to do the little mini games and try to get the next 2 chests. That's going to take some time and RNG. And then the Weasel quests, we're going to do that on our own. But the surface of the chasm, for all intents and purposes, is 100% completed, which I'm really, really happy about. So now, not a lot to get through here, but I think what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to clear up a bit of these pings that I marked for the sake of just showing you guys my overall progress, and we are going to stop there. I am not going to delve any further into the chasm just because we're about 5 hours into the stream, and I just at the very least want to follow up on things that I've already done and have a clear-cut agenda for what I want to do in the next stream. So I think that's what we're going to do, and we're going to clear up these last few spots. All right, so the first thing I'm actually going to do is I'm going to level up my Lumenstone Adjuvant. I have I have enough for 2 levels actually. So we're actually gonna get a Crown of Insight, which I'm really happy about because I do not have any crowns on me. So I'm actually gonna be stockpiling crowns for the next couple of events. So I have one here. We're gonna get another one for the Inazuma event, and then hopefully we'll get another one or 2 during 2.7, whatever that comes around. But yeah, I just wanted to maximize this. So we got the Crown of Insight, Poggers, got some Hero's Wit, and then I'm leveling this up again to level 5. So we're halfway there. And now I actually think I need to go further in anyway, because I need a Lumenstone ore to take this further. Really quick chat, I have to make an executive change right now. Something really important just came up. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have officially completed Genshin Impact. It's been a year and a half. We have officially maxed out 9,999 berries organically. I have never purposefully farmed any material in this game. Everything you see in my inventory has been a result of me grabbing it along the way to do X, Y, or Z. Do a quest, go to a domain, exploring the world, etc., etc. I've accumulated 9,999 berries through organic gameplay, and I think that's a dub right there. Some people could say I've officially beaten Genshin Impact. What more can you do? You know, capping out on a material, that's crazy. I just wanted to showcase this. I know we literally just took it out of the freaking, like, I was like, hey, we interrupt your Chasm progression to bring you this Giga Chad monumental milestone for my Genshin playthrough thus far. Yeah, so max berries, I think mint is well on its way, 8,900. I don't know if I have anything else in the game that is even remotely close to the 9,000 range. You know, even when it comes to materials, right? I think the most materials I own is like the Hilichurl masks, 8,219. And this is also like stuff that I have now, not like overall accumulation. This is just stuff that I have on my person. So like, I think berries are actually like the most that I've ever kind of gone for, right? Because there's 4 berries, right? No, there's 3 berries per. So yeah, that's gonna be crazy. The thing is though, I now have to deliberately avoid berry collecting in the game. Like if I ever see berries, I'm just not gonna be able to get them because I know it's gonna be capped. I swear to God, Liana, if you ask me for berries, I will strike you where you stand. You are not going to steal this moment from me. Actually, you know what? You're not worth it. My berries are not worth it. That's another thing too. If any of these NPCs even think about asking me for berries, freaking Liana, Lynn of the survivalist, the survival expert, like, I'm sorry, you're starving in the wilderness because I will not be the one to give you my hard-earned work. I've worked too long, a year and a half in this game. I'm sorry. Go find your berries elsewhere, lady. Anyways, let's get back to the Chasm. I do want to showcase this area here because I did unlock this aspect. Like, we did have the minor key last time, and there's one of these knights in here. So I have not fought this guy. I literally ran in here, grabbed the chest and the items, and then I booked it. So I have not fought this this husk guy yet. So I just wanted to save this encounter for when I was on stream. Also, that's not very good. Let's do that real quick. Let me clear you out. He has a name too, right? Skeld. Enter not outsider. Do not disturb the sleeping stone from the heavens. Augur of the Mirrors. Don't know what that means. Also, I just realized I used a shield, so if this guy hits me, he's gonna get his health back, so I need to hurry up and kill him. Uh-oh. Don't hit me? Okay. You do not belong here. And you do? What do you mean I don't belong here? Why would he say such a thing? Damaged logs. Augurs are like prophets? Is he trying to warn me? Was he trying to be like, dude, I'm trying to stop you. I'm trying to save you from yourself. You don't know what you're tampering with down here, buddy. And I just was like, yeah, okay, old man, get out of here. Also, you know what I just realized too? So we fought that one Animo husk dude, right? The last time I streamed here. And we found out that Dainsleif is like these guys. Are these basically like Dainsleif's like brothers in arms from like the freaking whole, like the royal knights that protected the royal family of Conria? That's like so depressing that these are basically like his friends. An aged diary. The pages bear some strange purple-black burn marks. Wait, the excavation team shall be disbanded today, and once the collected data has been properly organized, it shall be headed over to the messenger of Huishan Hall tomorrow. Additionally, we found that the office door has been opened 3 times. And maybe the work of the treasure hoarders, but everyone must be on alert. The detailed data has been sent to the secretary at Yujing Terrace, such that the long-term implications for the chasm shall be estimated. A strange black mud-like substance was also discovered. Purple black mud. Below. People. Something came through the crack in the door. Dude, how many times do I have to get rid of you? That's the third time I've wiped this thing out and it just comes back. Oh, that's not good. All right, that's not good, dude. Whatever this purple shit is, like, I really hope it didn't just, like, body everybody in this chasm. Oh, my God. All right, so we're fighting warriors of the Conria's. We're fighting Conria's royal guards now. These husks are the royal guards of Conria, and Dainsleif was one of them. Or I guess he still is, technically, but he's repurposed. All right, so that's the first thing I wanted to showcase. All right, what about this? What's this over here? Oh, okay, so I wanted to showcase this because this was a super cool discovery that I made while I was exploring and trying to find treasure chests and stuff. Like, it's like this little tucked away area. Now, obviously, if you're playing on your end, you already know this, but you see like all these dendro slimes and like the foliage is coming in and all that. This just looks super cool. There is a Yo, the music just changed up. Yo, the music just changed up. Oh my God. Yo, what the hell? I don't remember hearing this music last time. Yeah, so there was this area over here, and there's just this giant fucking sprawling tree and all the roots and all of that. I climbed to the top, but I don't think there's anything up there. But yeah, this gives me big Sumeru vibes just based on how many dendro slimes are here and the amount of green and all that. I don't know if this means anything. Obviously, the fact that there's water and sunlight means that vegetation can be possible, right? That's typically what we've seen from other areas like this, like in the chasm. Not in the chasm, like in Enkanomiya. But yeah, so there's a puzzle system over here, so I'm gonna activate these three. So I activated that one the last time I was here, so we're gonna do this, and there it is. Oh,
Empty chest.
People that
Good for storage.
Whoa! It is Sumeru stuff. Paimon will tell you that story. Yo, why don't you tell me the story now? Dude, you're gonna tell me that story in like a year. What the fuck? She's like, this reminds me of a story of Sumeru or whatever, but I'll tell you that later. You're literally gonna tell us in like 2 years. Hold on. What was that? A People of Life or something? People of the Valley of Life. Find the slivered seed and do not eat it harshly. Interesting. A shriveled seed, a seemingly withered object that seems to, by normal judgment, be a seed. However, it still has a surprising amount of life in it yet. Best not to eat it for now. So will this seed, are we gonna pull a freaking Raiden Shogun story quest and plant a seed that's gonna bear a freaking tree of life in the future? That'd be sick. Wow, okay, so I actually didn't think that this area, I thought I was just gonna be like, hey guys, look at this cool tree I found. Also, there's a puzzle over here. Okay, let's move on. But no, it's like, hey, here's all that shit I just mentioned and some freaking Sumeru breadcrumbs that we're not gonna be able to find out about for like another year and a half, which is crazy. Wow, that's awesome, dude. I cannot wait for Sumeru. Kali's in Sumeru. Sino's in Sumeru. The fucking Dendro element in general is gonna be super awesome to get when we reach that region eventually. God, there's so many things to be excited about for that region. I'm so fucking stoked. So one of my mods, Anthony, informed me, and this might not be something that's well known right now just because like the chasm is still relatively new. You have to make your way up to where those husk enemies are. Also, I have to farm out these guys too. So these guys drop character ascension materials. I fucking guarantee you we're gonna need them for Sumeru characters. Like, unless they come out for newer characters, these guys drop maybe 1 or 2. The rates of these drops are fucking abysmal. And they're character ascension materials, which means we're probably gonna need these for future characters, and we're probably getting them early now, but they might be in like oases, like any type of oasis environment in Sumeru. Because the only other character that I can think of that they'll give us for Inazuma is Shikanoi Heizo, unless they give us more characters like Yalan that I just didn't know about. So when you get here, actually hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna fight them first, and then I'm gonna explain. All right, so with all that out of the way, one one of my moderators informed me that there is a fishing spot right here. And you guys know how much I love fishing. I don't really like fishing. I fucking hate it. Anyways, apparently, if you fish in this spot, so you catch a fish and then you back out and you get this strange oh, what the fuck? What the heck was that? That looked like a freaking like amoeba. Another quest item, dude. Another one. What the hell is this thing? Strange object. A strange object that you fished up from the underground waterway in the chasm. It's wet and you cannot tell if it's a living or dead thing. Well, that's kind of fucking weird, not gonna lie. So yeah, so that's another world quest item that will probably come up later in the chasm area. So if you want to just get this now and focus on it later, you might be able to. I don't know if this ties into anything regarding like any of the other quests that are available. Like I know that there's one with the adventure, like the explorers team, and then I'm pretty sure there's other ones throughout the chasm. Definitely not on the upper level, at least not for right now. And then there's also the Fatui quest that I will eventually do. So I don't know if that item ties into either one, but it's an item that you should have in your inventory nonetheless, just in case. But yeah, in a nutshell, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I think that is a good point for me to stop and just kind of take a step back for all of the stuff that we were able to get through for this stream. I know we didn't make any like Archon quest or world quest progress, but at the very least, I would much rather show my progress and work towards something naturally than rushing for the sake of, you know, having everyone hyped and excited and popping off. Like I said, my overall objectives have been reached. I have 100%ed the upper levels of the chasm and have done damn near everything in the upper levels, which has been really rewarding for me to get through so far for 2.6. And as of right now for the underground section, we are at 51%. So we're already over the halfway point. We've explored half of the chasm so far for the underground section. And for the next stream, we will be focusing on the rest of the world quest. I think I will do the world quest up to where the Archon quest would be triggered. So I'll probably blend the two together just so that way it feels more like a natural pace. And I will also try to incorporate exploration in the mix as we go as well. So I think that's a good point. I think that's a good plan of action for the future. And I hope you guys look forward to it when that happens.